Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker and what may be the finale. All we have to do is talk to Nathan, and then I think we have to figure out who the killer is. I don't know. Mariana shot way up in my book. But we'll see.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker.
Wait, what?
So you're going to have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Whoa, wait, huh? There's a lot to unpack there. Tell me about hypnotism. We're circling back to...
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
There's so much to unpack there. We are definitely going back to the whole, how do you... I know who killed Dr. Dekker? Okay, she said something about keywords. Tell me about keywords.
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back. I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Oh, it was one of the planets. Okay. All right. Mercury.
I don't want it to be triggered.
Mars. Venus. Earth? Dude, I'm gonna lose track of which ones I've talked about. Jupiter. What? Does Pluto still count?
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
Because it's funny?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, when I try Jupiter, Saturn? Wait, what? Is he? Oh, he is so faking this. He's messing with me. Do I have to say it again to get it to snap back? I should tell Nathan he went into a trance. You went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me.
Right?
And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
What haven't you been telling me?
It's about time travel.
Time travel?
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
You could control it once?
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident.
Butterfly
I had a lot
effect.
of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
Things had changed?
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Careless driving?
Question after question after question. They're all meaningless, aren't they? That one is, anyway.
Okay, wow, there's a lot to unpack here. And I don't know how relevant any of it is.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Okay, let's see. You can control it once.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make...
Well, hold on. Why did you drive into the lorry?
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Okay, no, that didn't.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death.
Hannah didn't die the first time?
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
Wow. Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes. Yeah.
The doctor said she was...
There's like a lot here.
Still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital. Because I woke up the next day. Present day.
Oh,
Things
wait.
had changed.
When did you go back in time?
I don't think I know about that.
Ow.
I hope you're keeping good notes, Doctor, because I'm as confused as hell.
Never mind.
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support.
Ooh, let's try that. They pulled her off life support?
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
I really don't know. Okay. You think I know who killed Dr. Dekker?
Today, Doctor. Today, we will have fun. Other days, I've told you who it is. Today, you can work it out for yourself.
What?
Maybe that will move things forward for me.
This is nonsense. I'm starting to think it's you. That didn't help at all. You know who killed Dr. Dekker? Do you know... Man, what else? Maybe just, what can you tell me about Dr. Dekker? Oh, have you had any more loop days?
I've got nothing.
Have you ever time traveled before?
You ask a lot of good questions, Doctor. But that one's a dud.
Okay. Do you know anything about a prescription pad?
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
What did you know?
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Cover their tracks.
Claire Castleford.
Wait,
That's
what?
who's been writing the death threats on his prescription pad. I didn't really want to say, but I think people need to know now that it's gone missing.
Wait. Should tell her? Yes, we should. Oh, no. Nathan says you wrote the death threats.
I've already told you I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
It was Nathan.
Nathan? I've heard that name before. Is he a doctor too? Once I got here early and there was someone in Dr. Dekker's office. He said his name was Dr. Nathan and that he was a friend of Dr. Dekker's.
Okay. So, I definitely remember from my first time around, they did not point fingers at each other like this. This is nuts. Shoot. Tell me about Claire.
Dr. Dekker told me it was Claire Castleford. He said he knew who the culprit was, but he thought it was more fun that they didn't know that he knew. Madness. Claire Castleford. That's who's been writing the death threats on his prescription pad. I didn't really want to say, but I think people need to know now that it's gone missing.
Wait, I feel like I missed something there.
Claire Castleford.
Yeah, I asked about
That's
Claire.
who's been writing the death threats on his prescription pad. I didn't really want to say, but I think people need to know now that it's gone missing.
Tell me about the death threats.
I was trying to find his bloody paper spike to stop him using it in our sessions. I was just going to take it, but one of the other patients walked in on me. I had to improvise.
What does that have to do with anything? Oh boy. I'm a bit lost actually. I don't have anything else to ask him. I asked him about the loop days. I asked him about the prescription pad. Did you ever ask out Mariana?
Things have been interesting.
Oh,
Thanks
wait,
to
what?
Mariana.
Oh, okay, that's a thing. How have they been interesting?
We went on a date. What sort of? She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up.
Oh, and you're not dead, that's good.
She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
Yes, I think Mariana likes you.
Thanks, Doctor. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, well, apparently I needed to ask about that, but what's that? What else is here?
We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance.
You just turned
I was
up.
transfixed most of the night.
Oh, what do you mean you were transfixed?
Do you ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
Wait, what? What? That didn't help at all. It was actually a question. All right, I think I did pretty good without using hints this chapter. I am completely out of ideas. Maybe did you kill Dr. Dekker?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Do you know who killed Dr. Dekker? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. We might have to hint this one. Cuz I don't like there's not even any follow-up that is going to move things along. Like there are definitely things that I can follow up on, but they aren't going to like complete the chapter. Have I accused everyone else of stealing the prescription pad? I feel like at some point I used the word stole. Oh wait, I know who stole it. Wait. Claire didn't steal the oh wait, no, that's not what. The prescription pad.
No, I didn't take the prescription pad. Why is it such a big issue? Who'd want it? Do you think the killer wrote out a prescription for temazepam, faked Dr. Dekker's signature, and got it made up? Maybe. But I'm already on temazepam, Doctor. I wouldn't need all that drama.
Oh, that's a good point. That's not where I was going with that, but that is a good point. But we know that's not why it was stolen. So Elin stole the prescription pad because Dr. Dekker was threatening to take away her powers?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
Yeah. So she took the prescription pad. So that actually doesn't... It doesn't matter. Sort of. And I guess... I mean, it could be Elin for the reason that Nathan just said. Do you think Mariana killed Dr. Dekker? Do you... oh, wait. Okay, do you think Claire killed Dr. Dekker? Do you think Elin killed Dr. Dekker?
What are you trying to get me to say? I don't know anything about that.
Okay, that got me nowhere. Oh, I've been trying really hard not to hint this. I mean, I just don't know. Okay, let's think. I am taking notes.
No. Sorry.
But I am. That's true. I just need something to get me started. Do you still feel guilty about the truck driver? That's odd. Why would I have thought to... I don't know how I would have thought to do that.
The worst thing about my condition is that people think they're asking me something for the first time. I get asked the same thing over and over again. I've actually lost track of what I've already told you and what you're supposed to know. So what if the truck driver had the same combination of sleeping tablets and alcohol that Dr. Dekker had?
What?
That doesn't prove a thing.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's Nathan! It is so freaking Nathan! No wonder they make you ask that. It still could be Mariana. It still could be Mariana. Can I get anything out of this?
I read a book about time travel.
Why did you read a book about time travel? Why did you read a book?
I can't tell you anything about that.
I mean, we're just gonna have to go through and...
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
You can't choose what time you go to? Okay, are you Doctor Who?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Would you consider owning a TARDIS?
I don't think I know about that.
You just
I hope
said
you're
it.
keeping good notes, Doctor, because I'm as confused as hell.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to.
Why did you want to time travel? Oh, wait. How did you time travel to the accident?
The day before Valentine's Day. I was looking at pictures of Hannah and it just happened. The next day for me was Valentine's Day. Present day.
Huh? I asked how, which I guess he kind of explained. That he looked at pictures, he was drunk. Oh, that cleared that up though. Okay. So the day before Valentine, and then, okay, so you woke up on Valentine's Day, but there's no follow-up there. Shoot, that's, what happened on Valentine's Day?
I've got nothing.
All right. Accuse. I feel like it's gotta be Nathan. The sleeping pills and alcohol in the truck driver and Dr. Dekker. Oh, that is suspicious. It still could be Mariana is also very suspicious. Let's do it. Who murdered Dr. Dekker? I'm gonna say, it was Nathan.
Doctor, really? You said I was guilty yesterday too. And here we are, Again.
I was wrong.
Nobody's going to miss him. You've talked to the patients here. He was the problem. He cursed me, I'm sure, and with 2 weeks of straight days after his death. What more proof do you need? I'll tell you what I told the police yesterday. Dr. Dekker phoned me on Valentine's evening, and shortly afterwards, I was standing in his office holding a paper spike covered in his blood.
Oh my God, it was him.
I had no idea how I got there or what I did. I just woke up like that. There was a suicide note, I took it. I'll show it to the police, but not to you. I think Dekker wanted me to kill him. I think he called me and activated some kind of kill switch because he wanted to end it all. That's going to be difficult to prove, but if you're showing them today's footage, make sure you show them the part where you activate me. You failed to do that yesterday. What do I need to say to get you to believe I'm innocent, Doctor? Tell me. We can try again tomorrow.
I'm so confused. Was I right? I caught the killer. But what about my patients? And what about me? Those are fair questions. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Yeah.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it. To participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
Terry's been promoted to night sister. She hadn't been in, and I thought she was off sick, but apparently she was on a course. So she's my new boss now.
Oh, poor Elin.
I've already started looking for other jobs. It's no secret Terry hates me. But, you know, got to be positive about it. I could have a completely fresh start. There's a job on the children's ward I'm going to go for.
Wait
I
a
suppose
second.
in hindsight, it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way.
What?
I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
I think I was in my own head too much, manifesting things that weren't there. But I'm very much an art connoisseur now. It's definitely helping keeping me sane. I realised that I'm a very visual person, and paintings can keep me occupied for hours. I go to Providence whenever I get the time. It's the local art gallery here. The best time to go is late at night. You get the place all to yourself.
Ah, you must be the new doctor. And punctual, I see. I like that in a doctor.
What's happening?
I think you're going to fit in just great around here. Oh, I forgot. I have a book for you. It's my must-read of all time. And by must-read, I mean you must read it.
What? The curse continues at Dr.
The curse continues at Dr. Dekker's psychiatry practice, where another physician has been murdered by a patient. Found by night cleaning staff, Dr. Dekker's replacement was pinned to the chair with a paper spike.
I died?
What police are describing as a copycat murder. Jaya. You're supposed to be looking after them. How many more do we have to go through before you get a good one?
I was a good one. I died? What? Well, that's not what I was expecting to happen. Is it because, it's because I screwed over Claire. I bet Claire killed me. I got the lucky guess achievement. Hundy hints. I don't think we went through 100. Why is there a dead girl there? Yeah, hints. I only used 13 hints the whole game. I think that's pretty good. I don't even think it was that many. All right, so that's been the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though the ending was not great for us. But I had a lot of fun. This is a really great game. I definitely would encourage people to check it out. I believe it's even available on some consoles right now. I know it's available on Switch. I don't know about PS4 and Xbox, but yeah, I definitely encourage you guys to check it out. I really enjoy this game, and it is more or less different every time you play it. Like, there's any of those 6 people can be the killer, so I definitely think there's some good replay value here. So yeah. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this series in the comments. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.